Another way of solving simultaneous equations is to substitute one into the other, whereby eliminating one of the terms. Best way to illustrate that is for you to watch this video right now. Page 152, question 1a says this. A equals b minus 1, and I've got a plus 2b equals 8. Great. So a equals b minus 1. So if I could take this b minus 1 term and plant it right into the second equation where the a is, I've eliminated the a. Therefore, let's do it. I've got b minus 1, that's my a, plus 2b equals 8. I've got 3b minus 1 is 8. A very straightforward equation now. 8 plus 1, 9. B is going to be 3. Alright? So I've substituted b minus 1 as a term for the a and found b first. Now all I have to do is substitute my b back into the b bit and work out the a. So here I go. A equals 3 minus 1, so a equals 2. Can't get the phone, I'm obviously on a roll here. Let's do C. I've got m minus 5n is 13. I've got 2m plus n is 4. Now let's take a look. It's going to be rather difficult to unravel this n here because I'll probably end up dividing by 5. But I can see that if I take the top one, I've got m equals 5n plus 13. I merely took the 5n over and added, so then I can substitute this little term here for m and put it right there where the m lives in the bottom equation. So let's do that right now. So that's a single m, don't forget. So I've got two lots of 5n plus 13 plus another n right there, all comes to 4. Let's begin to multiply out then. 10n plus 26 plus n is 4. So I've got 11n plus 26 is 4. 11n is going to be 4 take away 26. So 11n is going to be minus 22. Straight away n is going to be 2. Sorry, minus 2, because minus 22 divided by 11 is minus 2. Substituting that in the easiest equation for n, I reckon the bottom one there. So let's just work on the side. I've got 2m plus minus 2, single n, is 4. So 2m minus 2 is 4. 2m is 6. m is 3. That's lovely. And that was question 1c, I believe it is. Let's just do the last one. Is likely to be the most challenging one. Let's just turn over, give it its own fresh page. Here we go. We've got 3v minus 2w comes to 19. I've got 2v's plus a w comes to 29. Now I'm supposed to solve this by elimination, because it tells me, but of course I can just put a dirty great line underneath it and eliminate the w's or the v's after having manipulated both equations. So I've got to do what it says. What could be good? Alright, let's make w the subject of this formula. So I've got w equals 29 minus 2v, and this becomes the bit, well that bit does, becomes the bit that I can substitute in the top equation. Alright, so my 29 minus 2v goes in there. So let's just rewrite the equation. I've got 3v take away 2 lots of 29 minus 2v, all comes to 19. Just substituting the top equation there. So 3v minus 58 plus 4v comes to 19. Squishing up the v's, I've got 7v minus 58 is 19. 7v is going to be 19 plus 58, which is 60, 77. So a single v is going to be 11. Alright, put this into a nice easy equation, probably the bottom one actually. So let me work down here. I've got two lots of 11 plus a single w comes to 29. So 22 plus w equals 29. Straight away we can see that w is going to be 7, because 22 plus 7 is 29. don't bother trying to show the 22 going next door. Not worth it. That's that. Now there's a couple of word equations that employ this method of elimination, so I'm going to have to use that method. I'm missing out question 2 for now because that's grade A and beyond, but question 3 and question 4 employ this method here. So Mrs. Jackson buys 3 large loaves, so 3 large, and 2 small loaves, and her bill is £4.55. Right, I don't like this already. We're getting to decimal points and all the rest of it. Now Mrs. Campbell buys, this is a different lady, buys 2 large loaves and, let me guess, oh, just 1 small. Fine, might make life easier. And she's going to pay £2.80. What is the cost of the small loaf? Right, let's just set up some equations. I've got 3L plus 2S equals 455 pence. I've got 2L plus a single S comes to 280 pence. Right, so if I say S is going to be 280 minus the 2 L's, I can substitute this part in the S's right there and see where we go. Alright, so let's just make an equation with L's in it only. So 3 large loaves plus 2 lots of 280 minus 2L equals £4.55 or 455 pennies. Expanding the bracket a little bit, 2 times 228, 400 plus 160, 560. Take away, that's going to be 4, it's gone laggy now, 4 times L, that comes to 455. What have we got? 3L take away 4L, I've got minus L plus 560 equals 455. So minus L is going to be 455 minus the 560. So the negative price of a large loaf, so to speak, 455 take away 560, that's going to be a gap of, well, it's going to be negative anyway, it's going to be a gap of 45 plus 60, 105 pennies. So the large loaf is going to cost £1.05. That's what I make that. Let's just check it. Yes, that's correct. Right, now I've got to find the price of the small loaf. Now let's see if I can make it fit down here. So if I take this large loaf here, if I shove it in there, I'm going to work out the price of the small. I'm going to leave it in pounds, I think I can handle it. So here I go. I've got 2 lots of £1.05 plus a single small loaf, which is that equation there, will come to £2.80. So that is £2.10 plus a small loaf comes to £2.80. I can see straight away a small loaf is going to be the leftovers, which is basically 0.70 pounds, or let's go 70p for a small loaf. Alright, small loaf 70p, large loaf £1.05. I think I'll do the same for question 4, where we have to substitute and then eliminate one of the terms. So here we go, hope it fits. Funfair tickets for 2 adults and 3 children cost £54. So straight in, 2 adults plus 3 children cost 54. Next one, a ticket for 2 adults and 5 children is going to come to £70. What is the cost of the adult ticket? So I want the A, don't I really? If I want the A, I should try to okay, let's just take a look here. I've got here, well, I'm going to work out the C's because it looks really easy. Look at this, 2 adults equals 70, take away 5 children. Fair enough. So if I substitute this part in the top equation there, straight away I've got 70 minus 5 C's plus 3 C's comes to 54. What have I got? I've got 70 minus 2C equals 54. So 70 take away 54 is the price of 2 children's tickets. Again, I took that over there and this over here. So what have I got here? So 2 children's tickets cost £16, so a single child's ticket is £8. Alright? Doesn't ask me for that, it wants the adult ticket. Well, let me put the C's somewhere. Let me put that upstairs in here. I've got 2 adult tickets plus 3 children's tickets would come to £54. 2 adult tickets plus £24 is 54. So 2 adult tickets is going to be £30. An adult ticket is going to be £15. So never mind that I worked out the children first. I worked them out because I just did, and the adult tickets I got as £15. And I'm going to stop there and think about the really hard ones in a minute.